Every 4 years, innumerable adults and children dust off their collections and settle down to start all over again, carefully tearing, peeling and sticking their way to what will hopefully be another complete set. Panini stickers have been collected and swapped around the world for decades. Their football albums became famous in the 1960s and were soon objects of wide interest. They're now considered an international cultural phenomenon. The company, which was founded by the Panini family, is headquartered in Modena, Italy, and this year they're celebrating their 50th anniversary. The Italian market director is Antonio Allegra.
It's still very surprising to see, after what is 50 years now, the magic of what is a very simple thing, just a piece of paper. But if we analyse the magic of collecting, there's a simple explanation. These days, there are a whole host of things to do, video games, the internet, yet the emotions you feel when you open a packet and find the sticker you're missing, well, in some ways you feel you've won. You can keep it with you or put it in an album, you can swap it, play with other people or complete your own album. These are all things that no other product can offer. So after 50 years, the magic is still the same, and this can, to a certain extent, explain why people still collect stickers today.
Back in 1960, Benito and Giuseppe Panini were operating a newspaper distribution office in Modena when they came upon a collection of figurines, stickers attached with glue, which a Milan company had been unable to sell. The brothers bought the collection and then had the brilliant idea of selling them in packets to introduce the element of surprise. Having had success with the stickers, Giuseppe founded Panini in 1961. He was joined by his brother, and they set about manufacturing and selling their own figurines. 15 million packets were sold in the first year, rising to 29 million the year after. Fabrizio Malagari is the group publishing director.
A great deal of work goes into the creative and editing side of things when preparing a sticker album. If we look at a football sticker album, then all sorts of different people are involved. From journalists, the people who write the text, and those who create the concept of a sticker album, such as photographers, outside photography agencies and designers. All these people work on it. The product gradually takes shape and it then needs to be finished with all the pre-printing and the printing stages. Only then does the packaging stage commence.
A World Cup album needs 640 stickers to complete, and they're sold in packs of 5. As the number of stickers you collect increases, then obviously the number of duplicates you're likely to get also goes up. A calculation was made showing that one would need to buy 4,505 stickers to ensure a complete album. So, to be successful, a broad network of fellow collectors with whom to swap is vital.
A complete 1961-62 album, the first collection which was put together by Panini, can be worth as much as €3,000. There's no market value, so we base our estimates on the exchanges we see on the internet between collectors. What is interesting is that the second edition, 1962-63, is actually worth more. This is because fewer copies still exist compared with the first edition. There's also a technical reason, as it was the first album with self-adhesive stickers. Today, Panini collectors come in all shapes and sizes. Fortunately, young people continue to be drawn towards collecting. They still enjoy collecting pictures of their favourite players. And we're also seeing a growing number of adult collectors, parents, fathers and even grandfathers. After 50 years, we have people who first started collecting in the 60s and who've since become grandfathers. They enjoy passing down the passion of collecting to their grandchildren. And it's become a platform for different generations to get together. We know of grandfathers who have a set time with their grandchildren, perhaps Saturday mornings, when the grandfather brings 5 or 10 packets of stickers, and together they stick them in the album. So you can almost say there's an excuse to spend time with one's son or one's grandson. We're also aware that they enjoy rediscovering the pleasure of collecting stickers themselves after a number of years away.
From the 70s, once the Panini brand had conquered Italy, it began to spread abroad. Today, the stickers are distributed in over 100 countries, and the popularity of collecting is still very evident. On average, over the last few years, Panini has produced 1 billion packets annually.
The future of Panini stickers is both difficult and easy to predict. It's almost like we're starting afresh, even though we've been around for 50 years, but in truth, we're already thinking about tomorrow. We're going to continue to follow the popular trends, first and foremost sports stars, but not only that. There's the 2014 World Cup, which is a very important opportunity for us. I would even say this is more so, given the case of where it's being hosted. Brazil is a very warm place in every sense of the word. We're also going to try to develop the product without sacrificing the physical act of collecting. That's where the magic lies, after all. We shall continue to experiment with different materials, as well as technology. We'd like to tie sticker albums in with multimedia, or look at other things. What we want to do is enhance the whole experience of collecting.
Long before the dawn of the internet, information on players and teams wasn't always easy to come by. But there was something far simpler and a lot more addictive and enjoyable: the collecting of football stickers. Here's to the next 50 years.